Have you ever noticed that your cat meows at you more than anyone else? Maybe they walk past everyone in the house silently, then look at you and suddenly start talking. Maybe they follow you into the kitchen and give one soft little meow. Maybe they sit near the door and call for you, even though someone else is sitting right there. Maybe your family says, "Why does the cat only talk to you?" Most owners think it means the cat is hungry. And sometimes, yes, it does. But if your cat meows only at you, or mostly at you, there may be something much deeper happening. Because cats do not use meows with humans randomly. Adult cats usually communicate with other cats more through scent, body language, eye contact, posture, and touch. But with humans, many cats learn that sound works. A meow can make us look down. A chirp can make us answer. A soft call can bring us into the room. A louder meow can open a door, start breakfast, or get attention. So when your cat chooses to meow at you specifically, they may not just be making noise. They may be using a language they built with you. The first reason your cat meows only at you is that they know you listen. Cats learn from patterns. They notice what happens after they do something. If your cat meows and you look at them, speak back, follow them, feed them, open the door, or simply acknowledge them, they remember that. Over time, your cat may learn that you are the person who responds. Not necessarily the person who gives the most food. Not necessarily the person who is home the most. But the person who notices. This is important because cats are very practical communicators. If a sound works with one person, they may keep using it with that person. If it does not work with someone else, they may stop trying. That is why your cat may stay quiet around one family member, but become very vocal with you. They may have learned that you understand their signals. A small meow from the hallway means, "Come here." A soft chirp by the window means, "Look at this." A short call near the kitchen means, "You know what time it is." A tiny sound while rubbing your leg means, "I see you." To someone else, it is just noise. To you and your cat, it may be a conversation. The second reason your cat meows only at you is that they have created a routine with you. Cats love routine. They learn the rhythm of the home more carefully than many people realize. They know who wakes up first, who feeds them, who opens certain doors, who sits in a certain chair, who comes home at a certain time, who goes to bed last. If you are part of your cat's routine, they may meow at you because your actions are connected to important moments in their day. Maybe you are the one who gives breakfast. Maybe you refresh the water. Maybe you open the bedroom door. Maybe you play with them at night. Maybe you sit near the window where they like to rest. Maybe bedtime starts when you turn off the light. Your cat may meow at you because, in their mind, you are the person who makes the next step happen. They are not just asking randomly. They are following a pattern. This is why cats often meow at the same time each day. Morning meows, evening meows, meows near the kitchen, meows near the door, meows when you sit down to work or get ready for bed. They remember what usually comes next. And if you are the person who usually responds, they may choose you as the one to tell. The third reason your cat meows only at you is because they trust you enough to communicate. This may sound simple, but it matters. A cat that feels unsafe may hide, freeze, avoid contact, or stay silent. Some cats are vocal around everyone, but many cats save their more personal sounds for people they trust. Your cat may meow at you because they feel comfortable being heard by you. They know you will not punish them for making noise. They know you will not chase them. They know you will not respond roughly. They know your presence is safe enough for communication. This is especially meaningful if your cat is shy around other people. Maybe they hide when guests come over, stay quiet around strangers, or avoid loud family members. But with you, they make tiny sounds, chirps, trills, or soft meows. That can be a sign that your cat sees you as safe, not because they are demanding, but because they feel free enough to express themselves around you. In a cat's world, safe communication is a form of trust. The fourth reason your cat meows only at you is that they have learned your voice. Many cats do not just meow at humans, they meow with humans. They hear you speak and they respond. You say their name and they answer with a tiny sound. You walk into the room and greet them and they chirp back. You ask a question, even though they do not understand the words, and they meow like they are joining the conversation. Your cat may recognize your tone. They may know your soft morning voice, your calm bedtime voice, your "come here" voice, and your surprised voice when they do something strange. They may notice that you talk to them more than other people do, so they talk back. This is not the same as human conversation, of course. Your cat is not replying with sentences, but they may be responding to your attention, your sound, your emotional tone, and the rhythm of your interaction. If you often speak gently to your cat, your voice may become part of their safe world, and their meow may be their way of joining you there. The fifth reason your cat meows only at you is because they are asking you for help. Sometimes a cat chooses one person because that person solves problems. The toy is under the couch. The door is closed. The water bowl is empty. The blanket is in the wrong place. The window spot is blocked. The food bowl is not acceptable. The litter area needs attention. Something in the house feels different. Your cat may meow at you because they know you fix things. This is where the meow is only the first clue. Watch what your cat does next. Do they meow, then walk toward the door? Do they meow, then look back at you? Do they call from another room? Do they meow beside the bowl but not eat? Do they lead you to a toy, a window, a closet, or a hallway? Cats often communicate in sequences. First they call, then they move, then they look back, then they wait for you to understand. If your cat does this mostly with you, it may mean they have chosen you as the problem solver. Not because others are unimportant, but because you are the one who has proven that you notice. The sixth reason your cat meows only at you is that they are emotionally bonded to you. Cats are often described as independent, but many cats form deep attachments. They may not show it loudly. They may not always want to be held. They may need space and control, but they can still choose a favorite person, a safe person, or a person they communicate with more than anyone else. A bonded cat may meow when you come home. They may meow when they enter the room and see you. They may meow when you leave a room. They may meow softly before rubbing against your leg. They may make a little sound when they jump onto the bed beside you. These meows are not always requests. Sometimes they are social sounds, a tiny greeting, a check-in, a way of saying, "There you are." If your cat meows at you and then simply sits nearby, rubs against you, or slow blinks, they may not need anything obvious. They may just be connecting. This kind of meow can be easy to miss because it is not dramatic. It is not hunger. It is not urgency. It is presence. Your cat is using sound to stay linked with you. The seventh reason your cat meows only at you is because you have a private language together. Every cat owner bond becomes slightly different over time. One cat may have a short meow for food, a chirp for greeting, a long call for being stuck behind a door, and a tiny squeak when they want attention. Another cat may be quiet all day, but make one soft sound every night before sleeping near their human. The longer you live with your cat, the more these sounds begin to mean something. You learn their hungry meow, their bored meow, their open this door meow, Their "Where are you?" meow. Their "I just woke up and found you" meow. Their "Something is wrong" meow. And your cat learns your responses too. They learn what sound makes you look up, what sound brings you closer, what sound makes you speak softly, what sound gets the door opened, what sound gets ignored. That is how a private language forms, not in one day, but through hundreds of tiny moments. Your cat meows, you respond. Your cat remembers. And slowly, the two of you create your own way of understanding each other. Now, it is important to pay attention to changes. If your cat has always been vocal with you, and their meows are part of your normal bond, that can be perfectly normal. But if your cat suddenly meows much more than usual, sounds distressed, cries at night, seems confused, hides, stops eating, uses the litter box differently, or acts unlike themselves, do not ignore it. A sudden change in vocal behavior can sometimes mean stress, discomfort, pain, aging changes, or a health issue. The key is knowing your cat's normal. A happy greeting meow is different from a distressed cry. A soft request is different from repeated anxious calling. A routine meow near the kitchen is different from sudden non-stop vocalizing with other behavior changes. Your cat's voice can tell you a lot, but it needs context. So listen to the sound, but also watch the body. Are their ears relaxed? Is their tail calm? Are their eyes soft? Are they leading you somewhere? Are they eating normally? Are they moving normally? Are they acting like themselves? The more you notice the whole picture, the better you understand what your cat is really saying. And if your cat meows only at you, try not to see it as annoying or random. It may mean they know you listen. It may mean you are part of their routine. It may mean they trust your response. It may mean your voice feels familiar. It may mean they see you as the person who helps. It may mean they are bonded to you. It may mean the two of you have built a small language that no one else in the house fully understands. That is not a small thing. Cats do not always choose loud ways to love. Sometimes they choose a room, a blanket, a slow blink, a paw touch, a rub against your leg. And sometimes they choose one soft meow directed only at you. So the next time your cat walks past everyone else, looks straight at you, and lets out a little sound, do not dismiss it as just noise. They may be calling the person they trust to understand. They may be starting a conversation. They may be saying, "You are the one who listens." And in the quiet, careful world of cats, being the person they talk to can be one of the clearest signs that you matter.